Welcome back, folks. We are racing yet again 2 weeks in a row now. So last week we were hare scramble racing, District 14 in Michigan. This week we're with the Michigan Sprint Enduro Series, running a cross test here. So a lot of moto, most of the woods course is pretty open, fast-paced course here. So you may notice different view, different helmet, different bike. That is my brother, Kade. He came up and he didn't race the hare scramble, but he came out for the sprint enduros this week. So we threw a camera on him and a little two-stroke action here compared to typical four-stroke that I ride. So for anybody that is watching this video just trying to learn what a sprint enduro is, basically it's a time trial. So they're broken up into two tests, a cross test and an enduro test. This week they both happen to be 3 miles long, and you'll run each of those tests 4 different times, and they take your total cumulative time for your end score and stack rank against your class there. So after this cross test, you'll go back to your trailer or your truck, and you get about a 20-minute break, get some fluids in you, get cooled down, and then you go get in line for the enduro test, and you do that again until you've ridden each 4 times. And it's a really fun day, a little bit different racing style than what I'm used to with the hare scrambles, where you just go for 2.5 hours straight essentially with no breaks. So it's kind of nice if you've got friends or family coming to watch, because you get to interact with them and talk to them as you go back to your truck after each lap there too. So it's kind of nice. Had some pretty heavy storms the night before this event here, and for the most part the track was really great shape. As you saw, there was that large puddle back there. Wasn't too much of that. Woods was a little bit, the enduro test was a little bit slippery, and I'll be posting a video of that probably the next day or so, and get that out as well. A little bit of woods here on the cross test, and then they're going to shoot out onto a grass track up here. And first time through it was rather slippery as well, but I believe this is Kate's second lap, so getting some lines broken here, some berms a little bit here to hit these corners a little bit quicker than you could first time through. So Kade typically rides a CRF 450, and he's getting his front forks redone on that right now. So he brought his Husqvarna 450. He's gonna ride that today, and the woods was a little tighter than he wanted for a 450 on the enduro section. So my dad had his bike here as well. He was planning on riding and woke up with a migraine, so decided not to. And so Kade took over his Husky 300, and a little bit different feel than what he's used to, but he's still putting together a great lap here. So this section of the woods right here, I didn't even realize it until my daughter pointed it out watching the video with me. This was actually the 50cc hare scramble course from 2 years ago, I believe. And the reason that she recognized it was as you come out of the woods here, there was a little drop down right here onto the track. Not a big deal for a big bike, but for a little 50cc that she was on at the time. And it was her first hare scramble race ever. That was a huge deal. So she remembered that little drop there, and then as soon as she mentioned it, it was like, yeah, you think you're right. It was your track. So my brother had never ridden here before, so this is his second time ever seeing this, and I'm on his second lap here, but I talked him into coming. I always enjoy coming to Dutch, and I've only ridden it once before myself, but been here several times to watch my kids race, and they've got great facilities here, so it was nice to get him up here and on the track here. And as he concludes his lap, comes in at 21.1 mile per hour average, just over 8 minutes and 30 seconds on that cross test there. So hats off to all the workers that helped put this event on today. I know it was a hot day standing out there underneath the tents, manually scoring people as the backup scoring goes, but hats off and thank you to everybody that put this on. It's a great day.